Aha! This is the motivation for my film. Back to my childhood. It's good to reminisce. It is, isn't it?
Take one dark night in November, add one adult, a tin box with a lid, and a torch. Mix in a liberal sprinkling of children of various ages and place a few handfuls of well-chosen fireworks all together in the box. Then take out the fireworks one at a time, close the box, and read the instructions carefully, using the torch. Light the firework at arm's length, preferably with a safety lighter, and then stand well back and wait. And wait. And wait. Never be tempted to return to examine a dud. It might not be. Add a little sparkle for good measure, and what have you got? The perfect recipe for a safe and happy Guy Fawkes night. It's called the Firework Code, and it's yours free whenever you buy fireworks. Remember, on the 5th of November, follow the Firework Code.
Oh, bloody hell. I was infected by this COVID-19 thing a few days ago, so I'm kind of in the middle of it at the moment, and I've lost all sense of taste and all sense of smell. So this lovely bonfire I'm standing in front of, I can't smell a thing. I can't smell the smoke. It makes my eyes sting, but I can't smell it. Okay. Remember, remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason and plot. Today is Guy Fawkes Day and tonight is Bonfire Night. Yes! Now I'm not going to talk about the history of Guy Fawkes and the gunpowder plot, etc, because there's a million videos on YouTube about that subject, and I can't really see the point in adding to all that. Today's film is about me, about my experience as a child during this fantastic time of the year, and also about the present time for us as a family, and me passing on my experiences as a kid to my little girl. Hope you enjoy the film. As is the usual tradition, we've got rain forecast for Bonfire Night. When autumn arrives, so does the child in me. Because when I was a kid, back in the late 1970s, I always used to get the firework fever at this time of the year. In fact, I still do. Autumn means candles, chestnuts, mushrooms, conkers, the sweet smell of decaying leaves, bonfires, fireworks, wind, rain, Halloween, will-o'-the-wisp, and the darker nights. Mid-October, and the fireworks selling season began. Newsagents and toy shops would make space on the shelves for the year's stock of fireworks. The main brands of UK fireworks back then were Benwell, Brock's, Astra and Standard Fireworks of Huddersfield. Firework Purchase Day. We always brought them from the same shop, Mydon's Model Shop and Greengrocers, located in Bulbrook, Bracknell. I can still remember the exact smell when you entered, a mix of brown paper bags, fresh vegetables, onions in particular, Airfix model plastic and packaging, and the familiar, heady, seasonal smell of the good stuff, gunpowder. There they were, display cabinets full of beautifully decorated fireworks. It was just too much to take in. I would have happily just stood looking at the colourful objects for hours on end. The crudely printed labels used to fascinate me, as did some of the names. Devil amongst the tailors, Mine of Serpents, Air Bomb Repeater, Supersonic Bang, Crackling Cauldron, Diamond Cascade, Snowstorm, Traffic Lights, as well as impressive rockets of various sizes, most of which were well out of my tiny firework budget, a true wonder. We would always buy the standard size 12 selection box. Depending on Dad's mood and bank balance, I guess, Dad might let me choose a couple of extra fireworks, a fountain of some kind and a blister pack containing air bombs, supersonic bangs, screechers and jet screams, for example. The sales transaction would often finish with a flurry. "Go on," Dad would say, "let's get a couple of rockets. They're my favourites." It wasn't about quantity or size for me. In fact, it still isn't. I just love the tiniest indulgence into nighttime fire magic, or whiz poppers. Thank you, Gandalf. Well, the girls are in the house doing girl stuff, which I'm afraid I find quite boring. So I thought I'd go out and, I don't know, do something more interesting. Instructions on how to perform a Matchbox genie. First of all, you take an ordinary box of matches. They don't have to be Russian matches like these. Any type of match will do. You then take one match from the box, close the box, but just leave the very top of it open, and then one strikes the match and then lights the box, and then lights the box, and then lights the box, and then lights the box. Guess what? I've got a box of matches! Let's do some stuff with the matches. Come on! Come with me! This is actually quite nerve-wracking. I don't know if you noticed, but my fingers, my hands are shaking a little bit. I don't know what's going to happen. It's quite scary. don't think much is going to happen with that one at all. And yes, no, yes, yes, it's going to go. No, okay, that one failed. I do remember this being a very hit and miss. Oh, it's a bit difficult with the wind. I remember this being a bit of a hit and miss affair, to be honest. I think you got through a complete box of matches before you got anywhere. There we go. Oh, that was a good one. And can we get this one going again? Ah, yes, yes, yes. I feel that I could be making a mistake here, but let's try and get it. No. Damn. Right, last time. Damn. Come on, you stupid blooming thing. Oh! That's how you do it. And I've just burnt my hand. Ow! Ah. Oh, sorry. Here we go. Sorry about that. I just love the smell of fireworks. Helena's with me today. We're gonna have a look at our stash of fireworks. It's nothing compared to what. Well, I've seen other people's stashes on the. Have you finished? I've seen other people's stashes on the internet, and they're crazy. That people must spend thousands and thousands of pounds on these fireworks. I wish I could afford to do the same, but I simply can't. So, and apart from that, I will add, we live in France, and fireworks, there's slim pickings of fireworks this time of the year, which is a real shame. 14th of July, Bastille Day, there's more available, but this time of the year, there's very little. So we just have to make do with what we can find. So anyway, here we go. So this is the oh, Helena's going to open it.
Open it.
Oh, she's opening it up. Careful. So we've bought similar packs in the past years, and normally they contain a few kind of cakes, such as this, which aren't big. It's only a 12-shot cake, but even so, still quite cool. There's another one. Oh, by the way, the brand of these fireworks is Ardi, and I believe Ardi is a German maker firework, and they're quite good actually. In fact, they're very good. They might be small. Can you see that? They might be small little cakes, but well, I find them quite impressive anyway. And then we're going to move on to the smaller kind of fountain crescendo, I think that one's called. And we've got another one here. Do you want to show that one to the camera, Helena? Same thing. And then once we get to the very bottom of the package, we've got these now. Excuse me. We've got these things, and these are called Earth de Demon. So demons or devil eggs. And they're funny little things actually. They're like plastic balls, and you obviously ignite the fuse, and they go pop, and they give off a shower of small sparks. Never seen those in the UK in my time. And then we've got, what's that one? That, Helena?
That's magical colour candy tent ball.
Candle. So, you can see, it's quite a long one. Now these, interestingly, are designed to hold like this, which I find quite concerning. But again, I think the laws in France, they're quite different to in the UK, because as far as I'm aware, it's illegal to produce fireworks like this in good old blind tea. Exactly. Well, what we got there, Helena? Rockets. We got a few rockets. Reflet number 2. I don't know quite what reflet means.
Reflet.
Reflet.
Reflet mean when you're in front of a mirror.
Yeah.
There's a reflet.
Ah, it reflects.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. So how many rockets
Wait,
have you got?
I can count.
All right, Helena's going to count the rockets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 rockets.
And there is 2 of each color because there's 2 red, 2 green, 2 yellow. Oh, and 1 blue.
Ah, very good. We get down to the very bottom of the packet now. And unfortunately this can be a little bit disappointing because the one thing the bottom of the packet contains every time without fail are these things. These little rockets, that bottle rockets I think we call them, I'm not sure, but they're very annoying to set off. Well, I find them annoying anyway. So these ones are called fusée sifflet pétard. So they go whee, they whistle and they end with a pop.
Fusée pétard volant.
Okay, and these ones here, they're just basically rockets with small bangers on the end. Again, I think they're known worldwide, these types of rockets. And then we've got...
Can I read it?
Yes, you can. What's that?
Fontaine multicolor.
There we go. A fountain multicolour, a coloured fountain. Oh, I'm getting caught up there. What else? More Roman candles now.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I think they're Roman candles.
And what's about this?
They're to light they're safety lighters.
Ah, yeah, I remember.
Yeah. In fact, they always remind me when I was a kid of things which I think they're called joss sticks. They're like incense sticks. Another fountain, multicoloured fountain.
And there is a toupee.
Ah, now, yeah, these toupies, it's got nothing to do with wigs. These things, they rotate. They've got like a little hole in here and a jet. It's a bit like, I think Standard Fireworks used to make one called a tornado. It's a similar kind of principle, except these aren't made to be fixed to a stake or anything. These just they just turn freely on the ground. Quite dangerous, really, to be honest, because they're a little bit what's the word? Can't think of the word, but I think they're quite dangerous. Moving on, we've got another one of those, another toupee, and the last but not least, what's that one?
It's Fontaine Argent.
There we go, a silver fountain. I guess similar to the silver rain. Now, as per tradition, I'll always buy, obviously, a pack of fireworks and then a couple of extras, and these are what I bought this year. They're batteries, well, Roman candle batteries. Bought 2 of them. They weren't too expensive. So that will be the opening and the finale of our little firework display. It's the names, the origins of some of these firework names are quite gruesome, to be absolutely honest. For instance, Roman candles. Now, there's a name that's always kind of intrigued me, but I've never actually thought about looking up where this name comes from. Roman candle. It sounds quite exotic, really, but apparently it was King Nero, who was a Roman king or Roman emperor. I'm not quite sure what the correct terminology is. Apparently, one of his favourite devices to execute people was to set them on fire whilst they were alive, so they became human torches. And this particular procedure was called a Roman candle. So it made me laugh anyway. Keep going, and again. Whee! And again, Ella, how's he? Whee! Hey! And again! And again!
1, 2, 3. Ow.
Wow, you put a lot of sweets in there, though, eh?
Good.
How many piñatas have you made now?
I don't know. One.
This is the second.
Well, no, I only made one pinata.
No, we made one for Margot as well.
Ah, yes, that's true.
The night's arrived. It's firework night. We've all been waiting for it. We've all been excited. So traditionally, I like a pint of Guinness on firework night. Can't beat it. Oh, Eleanor's here. She's helping me cook. We're cooking hot dogs. Again, very traditional hot dogs. Lovely. Excellent, excellent. There's 2 secret ingredients to my onions. Oh, she's there again. Look. She's nuts tonight. She's been eating too many sweets, basically.
I only ate one.
Well, we've just done a pinata, which was full of sweets, and unfortunately, she's eaten about 10 of them already.
No, I ate one.
Okay.
I ate one.
Anyway, back to the hot dogs. So my secret ingredients are, and I'm going to give you this as a favour, okay? Because I don't tell many people this. I add with the onions. I will add green peppers, and I also add a splash of that, and it makes it really quite special. But I drink it as well at the same time.
Well, of course. What is it?
Lovely.
Wow.
Not on the spoon, on the onions. Addy, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Oh yeah, and that is a good hot dog. It's all in the Guinness. Well, that's it. It's Operation Firework time now. Down to the cellar I go to pick up the box of fireworks. Yes! It's quite exciting, isn't it?
I made a snowman.
Which one?
This one.
We're doing that
And
one.
after we do this one.
I said, tell me your story. He took out a notepad. He wrote something for me. And he kept walking on down the road. And I watched it disappear like smoke. And then I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers.
Well, there you go, guys. That's our little firework display over and done with for another year. It was only small, but we thoroughly enjoyed ourselves, as we always do every year, to be honest. And we've built a lovely big fire, which is obviously the Beacon's second outing, and it's performed a wonder. It really has. But to all you guys out there, I really do hope, I really do hope that you've had a fantastic firework night or Halloween night, or as close to that as you can get it, because it's been a very, very strange year. And finally, I'd just like to say that I've read in the newspapers that a lot of people are calling for a ban on fireworks and it should only be organised displays, etc. My thoughts on that, well, to be absolutely honest, I think that's a bit over the top. I think people should still be able to buy fireworks, light fireworks in their own gardens, etc. Maybe limit the amount of days or nights that they can be done, because in France you're only actually supposed to light fireworks on the 14th of July. The rest of the time it's not allowed, but we've broken the law. Oh my god. But thanks very much for taking your time to watch this video, and I hope you found it as nostalgic as I did. Anyway, have a great night. Okay, bye now. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got. everything's on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the